Hello everyone, I'm Nitsahone, and it's Wednesday, so that means it's time for my weekly Crack-A-Pack video. Unfortunately, my Modern Masters 2017 packs did not get to me yet. Next week, I will hopefully be opening a Modern Masters 2017 pack for my Crack-A-Pack video. But for now, we're doing more Aether Revolt. And remember, I open these packs and talk about my thoughts about them in limited. Which card I'm going to first pick is the big thing. And also, don't forget, you can comment in this video that you want to enter into a giveaway to win all of the Crack-A-Packs from this month of March at the end of the month. So let's go ahead and open this pack and see what we have and what we should first pick. All right, well, our first common is Wrangle. Not an especially good common. The only time I'm willing to play Wrangle is basically when I have some sacrifice effects, and that can happen in the red-black deck because then you can steal your opponent's creatures and sacrifice them. But it doesn't come together frequently enough for Wrangle to be a great card to me. Then we have Bastion Enforcers, just a vanilla 3-mana 3/2. Sometimes I'll end up playing them because I'm low on creatures, but it's not a great card, certainly not first pickable. Next we have Conviction, an aura that's solid. I mean, it's nothing special. Definitely don't want to be first picking it. It's good in some white decks, especially if you have some Revolt synergies. And if you have SRAM is where it's the best because you can draw an extra card every turn for about 3 mana, basically. Next, we have Prey Upon. It's our best card so far. Right now, it would be what I would first pick, but it is a super underwhelming card. So hopefully it's not where we end up. But, you know, it's a removal spell, and it's a solid one because green has enough large creatures. It works well with vehicles, too, because you can crew them and then fight with them. Next we have Renegade's Getaway, which is, I think, an unplayable combat trick, basically. I've seen people play it, but I've never really been impressed with what it can do. The problem with it is that it doesn't actually pump your creature, so if you're going to actually kill your opponent's creature and get some real value out of the card, your creature already has to be able to kill your opponent's creature. So you can make a trade, you can disrupt a trade, but that's about it. You can't kill your opponent's creature otherwise, and that's a problem. Next, we have Lifecraft Cavalry, a card that has been great in this format. It's very frequently a 5-mana 6/6 with Trample, and when it's not, it's still a reasonable card, and I would take it over Prey Upon at this point. So we've got 2 good green cards in here, though. Next, we have Watchful Automaton, a solid little card if you're in an improvised deck. I love having it in grindy matches because you obviously are going to get much better draws than your opponent if you can scry all the time. We now also have the Black Automaton, Augmenting Automaton. Also like him, he's great in the improvised decks. He's 1 mana, and in the late game, he can actually attack and be a problem for your opponent. Next, we have Implement of Examination, which is surprisingly kind of my least favorite implement, mostly because it doesn't cost 1 or 2 mana like the others, but it's still solid. I play it in artifact-heavy decks, but it's a fine card. Again, not something we want to first pick. Next, we have Trophy Mage, a card that I like a lot. It can search for 3-mana artifacts, but I also wouldn't first pick it I wouldn't first pick it over Lifecraft Cavalry. In a weak pack, I could sometimes see it being pickable, but right now we're still on Lifecraft Cavalry. This is pretty good, though, if you have a few 3-mana artifacts, and you're probably going to get them. Okay, next we have Restoration Specialist, a fine card, a 2-mana 2/1. Can get an artifact or aura enchantment, actually, from your graveyard. And that's perfectly solid. It's also good with Revolt, and its ability to get things back is good, and it's a 2-mana 2/1. So still taking Lifecraft Cavalry over it, though. Our next uncommon is Servo Schematic. There's a lot of people who are really high on this card because they're like, yeah, it helps you improvise really well, and that's true, but I think you need like 5 or 6 improvisers before the thing's playable because it's pretty bad otherwise. Or having sacrifice synergy, since it makes servos from your graveyard. Okay, so we've got a very good rare, and that is Rishkar, Pima Renegade, which is our new first pick. This pack is stacked with green cards, but you still got to take Rishkar. He's a very first pickable bomb. It's not hard for him to just win you the game between ramping you and making your creatures bigger. And we also have a foil, which is a second Lifecraft Cavalry. So we got 2 Lifecraft Cavalries in this pack. And so that's interesting. The 4 best cards in this pack are all green, so that's unfortunate in terms of sending signals, because we've got Rishkar, which is the clear #1 pick, and then 2 Lifecraft Cavalries, which I think are the next best cards, and then the Prey Upon, which I think is the next best card. After that, I think it's probably Restoration Specialist that I would want to take, yeah. So that does it for this week's Crack-A-Pack. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to click the like button. Let me know in the comments what you would have first picked. And if you want to make sure you catch more of my Crack-A-Pack videos and other limited content, don't forget to subscribe. My content also is sponsored in part by 5colorcombo.com, and they have a awesome app where you can practice drafting Aether Revolt no matter where you are. And that's a very convenient thing, so you should go check them out. They also have a store where you can use the discount code NEATTOHONE5 to get a 5% discount. Thanks for watching.